Hello indie game fans! This video is brought to you by One Finger Death Punch 2 by Silver Dollar Games. The world's fastest brawler is back. Experience cinematic kung fu and the most epic stickman fighter ever made. This is the sequel to 2014's One Finger Death Punch, and while I'm not sure what the developer was up to in the 5 years in between, the sequel features the same fast-paced action using just 2 buttons. Basically, tap the left or right arrow keys when enemies get near, and your stickman will automatically attack with some very flashy moves. The key is not to button mash, which results in an almost rhythm game-like feedback loop, which I really enjoyed. While the moves are stylish, to be honest, I get into a zone with this game and my vision starts to blur, simply focusing on what is next. You have special enemies such as green ones which takes 2 hits to kill, blue ones which also take 2 hits, but they switch sides after taking the first hit, yellow ones which require 3 hits on alternating sides, red ones which require 3 hits on the same side, brawler enemies which are mini QTEs, boss enemies which mix and match all of these, and add to that skills, weapons, death balls, dodging, blocking and reflecting projectiles, and it just adds up to a whole bunch of insane fun. I really do enjoy this game so much, which stems from my love of the original, which, if you search on the channel, will result in an old video of me recommending it when I first started this channel. One of the main goals of the game is to get 5 stars on every level, but based on the build that I played, this is actually quite forgiving, still awarding me with the 5 stars even with 3 misses. One thing which I wanted to talk about is the extensive skill tree, which makes gameplay easier and more fluid. In line with the design philosophy, all skills are passive and will automatically activate, so you still just press 2 buttons, but you have upgrades for more ammo, killing all enemies on one or both sides, being able to treat brawler and boss enemies as normal enemies that die in 1 hit, weapons and death ball summons, healing, killing multiple enemies in 1 strike, slowing down time, increasing attack range and so on, making for a system which rewards you the more that you play. Additionally, there are special modes such as the Gauntlet, co-op mode which I did not get to try, and a ridiculous challenge mode named No Luca No, which has the tagline, battle enemies and this stupid cat at the same time, which, based on the footage on screen, is super annoying and pretty challenging. My favourite part of these games is the power sword or lightsaber mode, since this makes all enemies die in 1 hit, and the levels that have this are always insanely fun. One Finger Death Punch 2 is out on Steam today, the 15th of April, so definitely check it out. April is shaping up to be quite a strong month for indie games, so here are the top 5 best new releases of the week. As mentioned in the recent PAX East video, Hell is Other Demons is an arena arcade action shooter which has some sweet pixel art, a strong and distinct visual look, and the all-important fast-paced action. Interestingly, on PC, this is launching on Congregate's cartridge first, which is a platform with a focus on indie games that you guys might not know about. I know PC launches are a topic for people to get angry about these days, but consider checking cartridge out since there are some neat features for this indie-friendly store.
This is Vera Englund, Special Agent, Violent Crimes.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those 2 lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh? Hush now. Look into my eyes. Exactly what kind of power does Town Hall have over the Nordson police? That looks like the ignition mechanism. I can see the yellow cable powering it.
Just relax a bit with your superior jurisdiction and big city jargon, okay?
Whispers of a Machine is a Nordic sci-fi noir point-and-click adventure game where you play as a special agent investigating a series of murders in a cyberpunk setting. I like how true to form this is as a throwback to the adventure games of old, and the developers have quite a good track record of making these types of games. Adventure games are hard to come by these days, so I'm glad that someone is keeping that torch going. Katana ZERO finally launches next week after months of hype, and is an action platformer where you play as a ninja samurai type character who is an assassin for a shady corporation. Wrestling with demons from your own past, you begin to uncover a web of mystery, and as a cyberpunk convention, may soon come to realize that things are not as they seem. This has been described as side-scrolling Hotline Miami, so if you like that game, look into this one. BOSSGARD first got on my radar during Gamescom last year, since it is an asymmetric multiplayer game with 5 heroes facing off against one player-controlled boss monster. Asymmetric multiplayer games always intrigue me since the balance of these games is a particular challenge, but even more so, controlling the boss always seems like such fun. Perhaps the scale of something like Evolve results in it being overhyped, so an indie title might just be the right thing to bust out during your next party.
Hey there, friend. Looking for treasure? You're going about it the wrong way. In this strange, unreasonable land of ours, everything is treasure. Flowers, trees, chickens, yes, even the rocks beneath your feet. You'll want to keep anything and everything you find. Even the most mundane of objects can hold valuable secrets. Nice find, friend. But watch out, some less patient characters may find themselves overtaken with jealousy. Ah, hard at work, I see. Beautiful. You know what to do with that, don't you? Drop it in the ocean. That's right. Sacrifice the fruits of your labor to the cold, unfeeling depths and be grandly rewarded. Go on now. Looks like you're well on your way, friend. Good luck to you, and happy foraging!
Finally, the most adorable and potentially most compelling, bordering on addictive Game of the Week has to be Forager. Initially made for a game jam, people loved the game so much that the developer decided to expand upon it, and here we are with a 2D open-world exploration, farming and crafting game inspired by The Legend of Zelda, Terraria and Stardew Valley. Gather resources, craft items and structures, build a base, expand your base by buying land, level up and learn new skills, solve puzzles, find secrets, raid dungeons, and explore this whimsically cute world. I love sim games like this since you are always able to progress in small steps, so for potentially being a deep hole for me to fall into, this takes the #1 spot. For more upcoming indie game new releases, check out the previous video or watch my recommended playlist, and I will see you after the jump.